Here's a VTube studio hack I bet you didn't know. So as you can see, we are tracking our face right now, but when I turn this off, she kind of reverts back to a default stance. However, while she's still reverted back to a default stance and we are not using our face tracking, you can see that her mouth is still moving when I speak. How do I do this? You're going to go under microphone settings and toggle use microphone. You can use either a simple lip sync or an advanced lip sync option. And then in your model settings, you're going to change two parameters. You're going to change the mouth smile to input voice frequency plus mouth smile, and you're going to change mouth open to voice volume plus mouth open. The second thing we're going to want to do is set up an idle animation. As you can see right here, I do not have one currently set, which is why my model has reverted back to her default stance. Find record live 2D animation, toggle these two options, and I typically set a length anywhere between 10 and 15 seconds. When you see yours, you'll see a different kind of curved line here. You want the start and the finish to be as close to the 0 as possible. And that's because this animation will continue to loop over and over again until tracking is restored. So now that we've set up our mouth parameters and recorded an idle animation, we can input that animation into our tracking lost. And so now what happens is, now even when we are still not using face tracking is still off, but I am moving and speaking as though it looked a little more natural than if my model was to revert back into her default position.